extra point.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. At their own 24-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Got his man, Dell.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Stroud. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. First down.
Look hot, look hot. 18, what's up?
The throwing again is Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
So their defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, and now, Charles, they're going to look to work this ball down the field and get the equalizer.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of balance in how you're thinking and how you're approaching this game because the way things go in the NFL today, that opening touchdown often changes your strategy. You think you have to match everything right here, right now. But I like the way they're being methodical on offense here in their first drive, hoping to get the equalizer, but not forcing anything.
Stroud. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
And now an audible here into something else.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
His 9th rushing touchdown on the year, number 12 overall. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing is Jackson.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
They give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
13 yards remaining on second down.
No, we changed it.
This time Jackson will throw it.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mitchell now off the option.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Jackson to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson. And it will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now it's Jackson. And Walker with it over the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Stroud. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 39. And now they'll shift things around. Stroud will look to throw once more.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the Ravens 39-yard line. 18, 11.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
And Stroud now to throw.
And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
4th down, here's Stroud.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start with the option. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Andrews' first catch, good for a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
You change it.
Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Stroud working out of the gun.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Texans.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw it.
Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
90 seconds. Here we go. White Tony. 18. What's that?
Again, it's Stroud. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Look at hot. Look at hot.
Now Stroud.
He's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Take Dell from 6 yards away. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14 to 7.
Ravens 7. Frankie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Got his man, Dell. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First down.
Stroud looking to throw.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Look at hot.
Stroud.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tony. 18. That's it. Buggy. Hey, Uno more.
Back to throw again.
Looks toward the sideline. Higgins making the catch.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On the quick, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 3.
The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
White Tony. Look the hot. Here we go, let's go. Buggy. 18.
Here goes Stroud again.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Draymond Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. 19 Texans. 18. What's that?
Stroud out of the gun here. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Here's Stroud. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
In motion right goes Higgins. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Well, there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here we go. Tony. 19 Texans.
Stroud looking to change the play.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
C.J. Stroud
Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
and the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So after the the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now 2nd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now they'll change things up.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, and give to Mitchell.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 23-yard run.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throw left side to Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Ravens, 6-yard line.
Tony. 19 Texans. 11. Hey, South.
Now Stroud. And it's caught. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there. All the way across the 40.
There's no downplaying it. We all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do.
Lamar Jackson, 58 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Stroud looking to throw.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. This time, Jackson will throw it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Jackson.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
180. Set up.
There he goes again.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 68 yards.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 36.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Stroud back to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Jaden Higgins with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
180.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
And the Baltimore.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
180.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw for both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Texans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything. See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you burnt. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'. Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.